So tonight, I might get a little bit weird and intentional. Or maybe intentionally weird. Or something like that. Today, on Topher's Take. You know, I have a couple of good friends. They're married. But it started off with this guy that I know. And, we became friends from almost the first day we met. And do you ever just meet somebody and you just want to give them a big old hug? It was like that when I met this guy. And I go to give him a hug. I'm like, I'm not trying to be weird. Just, can I have a hug? And he was cool with it. I mean, I met this guy at church, so. And that kind of became a thing for the next couple of weeks. Until one day he's like, I love your intentionality. And I thought I was just being weird. I thought I was being weird. I didn't realize how intentional I was. And that's kind of what I wanted to talk to y'all a little bit about today. I think we should be intentional in a lot of what we do as Christians. Like one of my friends wanted to hang out this weekend, and I'm like, you're gonna have to, we're gonna have to do it like Saturday night, because I'm gonna be busy until like after sundown Saturday with the church stuff. And Saturday's the Sabbath, and I've been observing that, and that's why I said that. He's like, hey man, that's cool, let's do it Saturday night. And I didn't realize until after I said it that I was being intentional. But hey, this is, the boundaries. This is when I'm going to be free. I am intentionally setting this time aside for the Lord. And I hear, a couple people, and they come to me once in a while with issues or problems. And, nothing too major or drastic, just, I've kind of been in a funk lately. Well, my answer often is, well, what have you been reading in the Bible? And how's your prayer life going? And usually the response to either one of those questions is, well, I haven't been doing that too much. Lately. I'm like, well, can I encourage you to get back? And I just want to, throw this out there and, have you all ponder it in a rhetorical question kind of sense. Is how intentional are you with your faith? I mean, is it just something you do Sunday mornings, when you go to church? Or, Wednesday nights? Or are you, intentional about it, on a day-to-day basis? One of the things that I've been doing lately is I am intentionally trying to get up a little bit early. Get into work a little bit early. Maybe 15-20 minutes. Some days it's a half hour, but I'm trying to intentionally set that time aside just so I can have some quiet time. in the mornings, to pray or listen to, music or just get that, alone time where I'm just okay. I know I got, X amount of time, so I'm just going to chill. I'm just going to pray. I'm just going to listen to, some praise, some rock or praise. I'm just going to take that time and just chill with God. And after work, I am pretty intentional in the word of the day about, getting some reading done in the Bible, like studying the scriptures, you know. But I think that's maybe the one thing a lot of Christians are missing today is I don't think a lot of people who call themselves Christians are really intentional about what they do. I mean, yeah, they'll go to church, but what about the rest of the week? What does it look like to live it out for you? I'm not talking like, well, oh, I go to church and then I work in this homeless ministry. That's cool. And I'm not knocking that, but what does it look like for you on a personal level? Not on a corporate level. I mean, yeah, you're going to church, you're working with the homeless ministry. Are you feeding the homeless on your own time? Are you making the effort to be intentional? When you see somebody, out and about who might need a meal, are you being intentional to offer them a meal, or is it just a service project you do through your church? How intentional are we being with our faith? Because, and this is just, I'm just theorizing here. If we are not intentional with our faith, the world isn't going to see us as any different than them. It's not going to see us as weird. They're not going to see what makes us weird. They're not going to see our good deeds. They're not going to see the light that shines within us. And even want to know our Father in heaven. I think there's a lot to be said if a lot more Christians became weird and intentional about what they did and about their faith and how they lived their faith out in a day-to-day life. Anyway, that's all I got for you guys today. Probably see you guys Friday for tunes, Wednesday for God Theology, and back here next week with another Topher's Take. Peace.